I have tried several new things to stay healthy. First, I tried to work out as often as I could. I tried to get some exercise at the gym or take walks at the park. I also went hiking or rode bikes whenever I could. I also took yoga lessons and got personal training for trainer. Next, I tried to eat properly and have a balanced meal. I tried not to eat too much or too late. I also try not to eat too fast or too salty. Plus, I try to cut back on unhealthy food such as junk food, as I thought my mental health was also important. Also, I try to stay positive by having a positive mindset. I try to look on the bright side of things so that I could get less stress. So, these were the things I have tried to stay healthy. Eating healthy one
ways to stay healthy. I tried to eat healthy, and eating healthy was one of
Eating healthy was one of the most effective ways to stay healthy. I try to eat healthy every day. For starters, I try to eat vegetables and fruits as often as I could. They contain a lot of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. My favorite vegetable are tomato and potato. I also like to have cabbage and onions. I also like cucumbers and carrots because they are very crunchy. My favorite fruits are apple and bananas. I also like strawberry, watermelons, and
watermelons
and oranges. I also like have pears, peaches, and grapes when they are in season. Next, I try to eat fish, pork, beef, and chicken breast as much as I could. I try to eat beans or tofu whenever I had the chance. They are rich in healthy protein. Also, I try to eat organic food whenever I could. They are not grown with chemicals, so they are much healthier. In the end, eating properly helped me stay healthy and lose some weight.
In the past, people thought less about their health.
In the past, people thought less about their health. Being healthy was simply not being sick. Plus, there was not there's not that much information about health. But these days, things are a lot different. For starters, people can find out about their health more easily. There is a lot of health information on the
People have become a lot
information on the internet. So people have become a lot more health conscious than in the past. Also, people can get medical checkup on regular basis. These checkups tell people what is wrong with their health. If there is something wrong, they can do something about it more quickly. Next, these days, people try to work out as often as they can. Due to this trend, gyms have become a lot better than in the past. They offer many kinds of exercise programs such as yoga, Pilates, and CrossFit. Many people sign up for these classes. Once again, people are more conscious about their health these days. I remember watching the news about the coronavirus outbreak. It was about the rapid spread of the virus all across the world. The epicenter of the virus was the Chinese city of Wuhan. However, it spread to at least 120 other countries. There were more than 40 million confirmed cases of the virus, and the death toll went over 1.2 million. This was way more patients. This was way more patients than the SARS outbreak back in 2003. Meanwhile, the virus also spread widely in Korea.
The
The
government
government
declared
declared a national health emergency.
It also implemented quarantine measures. It also implemented quarantine. It also implemented quarantine. It also implemented quarantine measures for
suspected patients. But even so, over 25,000 people got infected. People got infected and tested positive. The outbreak had major ripple effect globally. Although the death rate was low, there was a widespread fear of pandemic. In fact, many nations imposed travel restrictions on China, Korea, Italy, and India. The virus also took a huge toll on business, and many of them had to shut down for a while. Stock markets around the world also took a big hit. So, the news about the coronavirus was what I watched recently.
There are tons of stores and shopping centers in Korea, and there are tons of stores and shopping
centers in Korea. They are everywhere these days. Many stores are on busy streets with a lot of foot traffic. They are concentrated near subway station or university. One of the largest places to shop is outlet malls. There are many types of stores at these places. You can also find all sorts of brands for clothes and shoes. These stores normally sell products from the previous season, so you can get discounts and get great deals there.
There are many restaurants and cafes at outlet malls, there are many restaurants and great deals there.
Plus, there are many restaurants and cafes at outlet malls, so you can grab a bite if you are hungry. Once again, there are many stores and shopping centers in Korea. In the past, I always had to go to actual store to buy things. I used to shop at various locations such as department stores, discount stores, shopping malls, or grocery store. But now, I shop online very often as well. It has become the norm. Online shopping is very convenient in many ways. That's because there is no need to go to actual stores. All you have to do is pick and choose an item on your computer or phone. You can pay for it instantly. You can pay for it instantly, and the goods are delivered to your home. It takes much less time and effort to buy things on the internet. Also, there are a lot of options to choose from, so you can get great deals. I get electronics, clothes, shoes, books, or tickets on the internet. Most often. Plus, I sometimes get food, groceries, or skincare products online as well. Also get cosmetic, accessories, or shampoo on the internet. I also get dog supplies, cat supplies, health products, and baby products online. Once again, I shop online whenever I need to. On a difficult shop day, I first decide what to buy.
Typical
shopping day, I first decide what to buy. I also think about where to go. I make sure the dress right and wear comfortable shoes because I have to work around a lot. When I get the shopping mall, I first look around and do some window shopping. And then I compare prices and try things on. When I find something I want to buy, I go up to counter and pay for it. I usually pay with my credit card or debit card. I rarely pay in cash these days. So this is what I do on a typical shopping day. I remember getting groceries with my family when I was a kid. We used to go to a local supermarket chain near my home. I was very excited whenever I went there. First, we used to get some rice, bread, and instant noodles. Plus, we got some fruit such as apples, strawberries, bananas, and oranges. We also used to buy some pineapples, peaches, grapes, and pears. We also bought some veggies such as potatoes, tomatoes, onions, and carrots. Next, we used to get some fish, chicken, pork, and beef. We also used to get some ice cream, milk, cheese, and sausages. We also bought some chips, cookies, chocolate, and sweet. The supermarket was very large in size, so there were a lot of options to choose from. They had good prices and good quality goods, so we were able to get great deals there. Great deals there. So this was my only memory of going shopping. I remember getting groceries with my family recently. We went to a local supermarket chain near my home. First, we got some bread. Plus, we got some fruit such as apples, strawberries, bananas, and oranges. We also bought some pineapple, peaches, grapes, and pears. We also bought some veggies such as potato, tomato, onions, and carrots. Also, we purchased some drinks, beer, and wine. Next, we got some chicken, pork, and beef. We also bought some fish, salmon, tuna, and seaweed. We also purchased some instant noodles and sausages. We also got some ice cream, milk and cheese, chips, cookies, and chocolate. The supermarket was very large in size, so there were a lot of options to choose from. So there were a lot of options to choose from. So there were a lot of options to choose from. They had good prices and good quality goods, so we were able to get great deals there. This was the last time I went to shopping. For something. I remember shopping for some running shoes recently. I found a pair of shoes I really like at the store. However, the store did not have my size in stock because they were sold out. I could not buy these shoes I wanted, so I could not buy the shoes I wanted, so I had to buy another one instead. Plus, I remember getting a shirt online. However, when I tried it on at home, it did not fit well. It was too big and too long, so I sent it back to get So send it back to get an exchange. Get an exchange. I sent it back to get an exchange. Next, I once bought a jacket at a store. However, when I saw it again at home, it did not look good on me. So I went back to get a refund. So these were the problems I ever had while shopping. Shopping has become much easier over the last 20 years. One of the most significant changes is online shopping. In the past, people had to go to actual store to buy something, to buy things. To buy things, they used to shop. They used to shop at various locations such as department store, discount store, or shopping malls. But now people shop online very often as well. It has become the norm. Online shopping is very convenient in many ways because there is no need to go to actual stores. All you have to do is to pick and choose items on your computer or phone. You can pay for it instantly, and the goods are delivered to your home. It takes much less time and effort to buy things on the internet. Also, there are a lot of options to choose from, so you can get great deals. People get electronics, clothes, books, or tickets on the internet most often. Plus, people get grocery, cosmetic, accessory, or skincare products online. Once again, people shop online whenever they need to. Whenever they need to. Most people listen to music on their cell phones, laptops, or tablet PCs. These devices are always connected to the internet. So people use streaming sites to listen to music these days. These streaming services are very convenient in many ways. They have thousands of songs, and it is very easy to search for music. The best thing about them is that people can make their own playlist. Own playlist. They can also see the lyrics or information about the song on the screen. They can also listen to the same song over and over again. Plus, the sound quality has become much better than in the past. Meanwhile, cell phones and computers have Bluetooth functions, so you can connect them to various types of devices such as Bluetooth, earphones, or speakers. These devices have become the norm, and they are all the rage these days. They are very convenient because you do not have to plug them in. There are no wires. There are no wires, so they do not get tangled up. Personally, I use Bluetooth earphones quite often myself. When I listen to music, my friends gave me an AirPod for my birthday, and I have been using it ever since. I use my earphones when I make phone calls as well. When I make phone calls as well. Once again, The latest trend is Bluetooth device when it comes to music. When I take vacations domestically, I go to beaches from time to time. I go to beaches from time to time. Geographically, Korea is a peninsula. Korea is a peninsula. It faces the ocean on three sides. The west, the east, and south, and the south. So there are many beaches in our country. There are many beaches in our country, and I've been to several of them. Among them, one of my favorite beaches is on the south coast of Korea. It is one of the most well-known beaches in our country. It is popular vacation spot. Especially during the summer. It gets extremely crowded during the peak season. There are tons of things to do. Near the beach. There are a lot of hotels and motels where people can stay. There are also various kinds of bars and cafes. Plus, there are a lot of fast food places and restaurants that serve seafood. So I go to beaches for my vacations whenever I have the chance. When I prepare to take trips, I first pack my bags. I'm a heavy packer, so I tend to pack a lot of things when I go on a trip. First, I pack suitable clothes for the weather. I make sure to pack my swimsuit. And my rash guard. I also pack my sunglasses and my flip-flops. I also pack some extra underwear, a cap, and a warm jacket. Next, I pack my toiletries. And my cosmetic pouch. I pack my toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, shaving cream, and shampoo. I also pack some sunblock, some lotion, and some towels. Plus, I make sure to pack some emergency medicine or a first aid kit. That's because it is sometimes difficult to get medicine at vacation spots. Once again, I pack my bags before I go on trips. I pack my bags before I go on trips. I remember going to beach. quite often with my family when I was kid. I remember going to beach quite often with my family when I was kid. We used to stay at a beachside hotels or cabin that had a nice ocean view. During the day, we swam in the ocean. We swam in the ocean. We also picked up seashells on the seashore. Plus, we caught some some clams or crabs on the beach. Also, we played in the sand. We played in the sand or went on some water ride. Water ride. Went on some water rides. For lunch, we used to go out. We used to go out for some pizza or pasta. We also had seafood such as fish, shrimp, octopus, squid, crab, and shellfish. For dinner, we often had a barbecue at our cabin. We grilled some meat and mushroom on the grill. The food always tasted extra good because I was starving. At night, I remember playing with some firecrackers on the beach. Sometimes we used to watch some fireworks near the beach. We also took walks around the beach, along the beach to enjoy the night breeze. Looking back, these trips were some of the most memorable trips in my childhood. I remember when I had a bad stomachache during a trip a few years back. I think I ate too much because I was so hungry. I got indigestion, and it was pretty bad. My stomach was upset, and I felt like throwing up. I also had a fever and felt lightheaded. I tried to find some medicine, but could not find any. So I went to the drugstore to get some medicine. I told the pharmacist about my symptoms. He gave me something. That would make me feel better. I came back to my hotel and took some medicine to get better. I had to stay inside and get plenty of rest. Since then, I try to be more careful when I eat something. Frankly, there's no reason to believe that traveling has become more difficult over the last 5 years. Frankly, there's no reason to believe that traveling has become more difficult over the last 5 years. I think it is the completely opposite. Completely opposite. In fact, traveling has become a lot easier than in the past. That's because transportation has become a lot better over the years. For example, in the past, trains used to be slower, but now they have become much faster than in the past. That's because there are now bullet trains. There are twice as fast. There are twice as fast. It takes half the time. It takes half the time to get somewhere. Now. To get somewhere now. Plus, in the past, plane tickets used to be very pricey, but now they have become much cheaper thanks to low-cost carriers. Some flights only cost half the price. Next, back in the day, we used to use paper maps when we drove. But these days, driving has become much easier because we now have a GPS. The GPS tells us where to go, so we do not get lost that often. Not get lost that often. Once again, traveling has become much easier than in the past.